Thank you, Derek. Now, it's been 3 months since the mass shooting at the Sutherland Springs Church that killed 26 people. Since then, one church security organization has been seeing a high demand for church response training all over the world. As a matter of fact, they happen to be here in the basin this week. News 9's Jolina Okazaki joins us here live in the studio to explain. Good morning, Jolina.
Good morning, Roxette. Well, they're called Strategos International, a law enforcement and faith-based training organization. Now, they travel around the world training churches, schools on how to quickly respond in a situation if an intruder were to walk in. Could it happen here? The answer is it could happen anywhere.
The Bible says without a vision, the people perish.
And that's why Strategos International, a law enforcement and faith-based organization, is training churches all over the world to respond if an intruder walks in, including right here in the Tall City.
We've got to make sure people get past denial and realize, yes, this is God's house. Yes, churches need to be a place of hope and possibility. But sadly, there are violent people that view churches as a target.
Barry Young with Strategos says the reason churches are easy targets is because everyone's back is turned where they're unable to see the suspect enter. 2, everyone's focus is away from the suspect. And 3, there's always the cash offering.
The majority of churches are in denial, and they think it just can't happen to them. And that's what the suspect wants.
In just 2016, there were reports of 246 church attacks in the U.S. However, the company says law enforcement has never stopped a church attack due to the response time from the time the attack happens and by the time officers respond, which is usually 4 to 9 minutes. And that's why they're training the public to show people how to close that 4 to 9 minute gap.
We want to train every church in America the 3 outs. Number 1, we want to train churches to lock out. The second out we want to train is get out. If churches can't lock out, churches can't get out, churches have to be prepared to take out the threat.
A church is your place of worship where you shouldn't expect to take your last breath. But with training, they hope if the wrong person walks through the wrong doors, there's a quick reaction to opening the right door to save lives. Now, that training is going to be held today. The training is open to the public and it's $99 and you can pay at the church. Now, once again, it's at the Golf Course Road Church of Christ in Midland today. And although it starts at 8 in the morning, they say you can walk in at any time since it ends at 4:30. Roxette?
Thank you, Jolina.